Firstly, I want to take some time out and say how grateful I am for all the feedback, for all the views, and I know it takes some time out of your day, and I'm truly grateful for the response that I'm getting. I, it's really warming that I am able to reach people, that people are able to connect with me and find my videos so relatable. Um, I definitely feel I'm in the right direction. Um, you know, as much as I love doing my makeup and I love doing dressing up, I think people find this a lot relatable because not when you wake up in the morning, not everyone is perky and fresh, and we're not always looking 100%, and that makes it a lot more relatable. I do have my moments where I love dressing up, like I said, and I love doing my makeup, but this is who I am, and this is what I'd like to present to people. And knowing that people, in a sense that I want to reach across to everybody to feel confident and feel no sense of insecurities with regards to their appearance, with regards to who they are. So this is why I present myself as I am, because it took me a really, really, really long time to be comfortable within my own skin, in terms of my personality, in terms of my character, in terms of my appearance. Appearance pays as much as we try to not make it a factor. It does play a huge part in who we are. It plays a huge part in your confidence and your personality. You know, being able to attract someone and make friends, it plays a huge part in who you are. And it takes a lot for you to eventually become comfortable with the person that you are, especially if you're not an individual that likes attention. And I've never been comfortable with being center of attention. For example, my birthdays, I was never very keen on getting a cake because I would not like to be sung to. So that boils down to being center of attention, and it's not everyone's cup of tea. So being able to show you that I am on my way and I'm still discovering and still being comfortable within myself, it allows me to be that type of person for you guys in terms of being relatable. Um, I have received some topics that I will be explaining or talking about, and I have said that I'm going to be elaborating on the 4 words that are really important to me. And my previous video, I did success. Today, I would like to focus on being sexy. So that in tune relates to what I've been talking about in the last 3 minutes. And I mean sexy, I mean in all sense of the word. When you are comfortable with yourself physically, it shows in your personality. For example, if you are comfortable with, in your appearance and saying that in terms of my body image, I'm not always 100% comfortable with it. And then I would have my friends tell me that, Shiki, what is wrong with you? You are a great figure, you have a great figure, and, you need to be grateful for it and happy for it. And the reason why I always have such deep insecurities regarding it is because I used to be a really chubby kid. Throughout I think from grade 6, later grade 6, onto I think my first high school year, which is grade 8, I used to be really, really, really chubby. I was about 20 kgs overweight. And yes, it may seem that it was puppy fat, but it really wasn't at the time. And it really, really affected my self-esteem. And in the sense that I would always dress to cover myself up, I would never be able to wear anything that was revealing, in the sense that shorts I would always cover up into my knees, my tops will be very baggy, my hair would always be tied up like that, and I wasn't very comfortable with myself at all. And it took a huge toll on my confidence, my self-esteem, and it kept adding onto my insecurities. And to this point, I still feel I am that person. When I look in the mirror, I do see, it's not a warped image. I do see what I see in the mirror in terms of my body exactly as it is, but I have this mental image of the person that I used to be, and it does affect you. And it still, at some point, affects the way I dress. I will not wear anything that shows more than a PG-13 amount. And when you've worked so hard to, I went through a period that I used to gym excessively for three years. That was on point with my gymming, and I'm also a dancer. I've been dancing for majority of my life. So, I've worked for it, but I still have this mental image that I am that person I was when I was a kid. And it takes a really, really, really long time for you to overcome that. And especially if you dealt with people being critics about it, picking on you, um, making it an issue of your size, or making it an issue of your appearance, you definitely internalize that negative comment, and it affects you for your entire life. This can lead to people becoming, having eating disorders, and in terms of bulimia and anorexia. And it is really, really, really sad to see that society and people's opinions have such a huge impact on our lives. And I'm not saying it from a point of view where, people, you need to block it out, um, not take it to heart, but you do, especially if you're a person with a really strong guilty conscience and you're very sensitive to opinions, you are going to take it to heart. And, I think for me personally, it got to a point where I had enough. I had enough of people telling me that I am overweight and I should stop eating a certain way. And, what made me overcome that was not through people's opinions, not through negative comments, but because I wanted to be a better person for myself. I knew that I was a lot more tired. I mean, I do have an iron deficiency, but I was a lot more tired for a person that was very active in dancing, and I enjoyed tennis quite a bit. It made me tired. And, I didn't do it to appease anyone's personal opinion of myself. I did it purely because, in terms of losing weight per se, I did it purely because I had an image of the person that I wanted to be. And I'm not saying being a certain body type is ideal. I'm saying that you should be allowed to feel comfortable with the person that you are physically. Um, there are always going to be people, and I've dealt with this my entire life. There are always going to be people that are going to be negative. And you gotta, at a point, realize that, you know, always comes from a place of negative emotions. And usually when someone says something to you, it's from a point of their own demons per se. And it's really hard. It's really hard if you're a very sensitive person to ignore it, to overcome it. And it has taken me up until now, and it still takes me time to, okay, that is their own opinion, to hell with it, basically. But if you have this type, or this body type, or this physical type of person that you want to be, and that is your goal, nothing in this world, nothing anyone can say that should affect your perfect image. And it may be having long brown hair, wavy brown hair, gold hair, pink hair, purple hair. If tattoos is your thing, if makeup, stage makeup is your thing, if dressing, elaborately is your thing, it is your thing. It is what defines you as a human. And in this world where we all are trying to either stand out, or trying to either be individuals or independent, or even just be a follower, if that's what you want, it accepting the person that you are and being comfortable with who you are is one step closer, or is exactly what sexy defines. It Being a sexy person in terms of personality, in terms of your character, in terms of your image, it's all of that. And that is my interpretation. I would love to hear what you guys think of it. You're welcome to comment below. Tell me what sexy means to you. If there's anything that you guys are working on, for self-improvement, self-development, if there's anything that you're working on, I am 110% open to hearing. If there's any topics that you would like to speak about, comment below as well. I would love for you guys to follow my Instagram page. It's Makeup Ideas by Ash. My LinkedIn page for any motivational quotes, any quotes that help you get through to the day. It's ashiki.makan on LinkedIn. And yes, I look forward to you guys subscribing, sharing, and commenting. I'm open to everything you guys would want to share. I look forward to my next video. Bye.